Hello there, District 57 leadership. Thank you for attending TLI. I got a lot of questions about different things you can do to create charismatic clubs. And what I wanted to do was put 5 quick meeting types out there for you so you could have something to chew on and work with. Because again, what we're really trying to do, we're trying to stop the strain to retain members, and we want to create action toward attraction. We want people to come to us that need us, maybe not when they're desperate, but need us for good things in the future. So realistically, what you're trying to do, you're trying to create an experience, not just have a meeting. And you do that by creating a sense of ownership to it, as well as a sense of pride that really it's an event, it's an experience. That's what you want to do. So here's 5 different things that you can chew on and use in your club. The first thing I think that we need to do in a lot of clubs is have a new member showcase every quarter. And the way you do that, like the VPE, Vice President of Education, if you remember back at Toastmasters Leadership Institute, don't use initials, but the Vice President of Education or some other member becomes the mentor for this meeting. And they bring together, because it's all going to go on the Toastmasters' shoulders to bring this thing together. So the most experienced new person, and you really need to know the backgrounds of your membership too to make this work. But that person say, you're going to be the Toastmaster, you're going to put this together. Here's what you do. I'm here to help. The meeting's in a month. Let's put this thing together. And you let them plan it and tell them to invite their friends, their families, and business coworkers. Because when you do that, people will see how they've changed, and people go, "My, this was a nice thing to do," and it will naturally attract more people to you. So that's number one, a new member showcase. Every quarter, I do that without fail. One that isn't on the list, I'll just throw in right now: hire a gun, or have somebody that's really good in your club present to an open house every quarter. Don't call it an open house because that sounds like real estate. Call it a showcase, something like that. And have somebody that's relevant to the club, to the area, someone with a little bit of pull, a little bit of Q rating. I would suggest sometimes clubs pay money to do that. I've done that for a bunch of clubs with that. But just let me know if you want me to do it, and I'll don't worry about I'll come out and do it. So have a nice showcase with a good, fun topic. None of this evening of impromptu speaking. Every meeting needs to have a theme, and the theme should focus on the results that they're going to get out of going there, not the things that you're going to do, because nobody cares about the things you're going to do. They care about the results. So there's meeting number 1. Number 2, business showcase. A lot of people join Toastmasters to get better at doing something in their business. Why not let them showcase their business? We'll have a business showcase. They can invite friends and family. They can invite people from their business here and talk about their business. Another example that you can have with a meeting is creating a corresponding meeting with another group in town, like BNI. Come here, we're going to have somebody talk about your 90-second pitches that they make. So you're getting way more than 5 on this. That's okay. Number 3, one of my favorites, a game show. The Toastmaster is the host and MC of today's game show. Give away fabulous prizes. We did this, and the timer, when it was time to come back from breaks and evaluations, things like that, they go, okay, and we're back in 5, 4, 3, and just pointed to the Toastmaster. The Toastmaster just started talking. So it creates the atmosphere of that. My absolute favorite, because I've done this for companies, and it's Shark Tank. And what you do, you have one meeting that's designed to be like the Shark Tank. Split, depending on the size of your club, split it up into 2 or 3 groups, and each group has to come up with a company name, a product or service they're going to sell, a jingle, a phrase that pays, and they have to get up in front of the sharks and present and ask for money. When the group is presenting, they are presenting to the sharks. When they're not presenting, they're the sharks. So they get to ask any questions they want. People get into this. They have a great time. I did it with a college class. I did it for a group of entrepreneurs. These people had fun. They were very creative. They came up with wonderful jingles and wonderful ideas and wonderful things to sell. So the Shark Tank is one of my all-time favorites. I've done that a bunch of times. Now, another one that I really, really like is the reverse meeting, which is a lot of work. I'll give you that. If you know the talent levels in your club, if you have somebody who's pretty quick on their feet and they're really, really good, you don't have to do a whole reverse meeting. You can do a reverse speech. So what that is, the evaluator goes up and gives the evaluation to the speaker, who then has to incorporate those things into their speech. For example, last time we did it in our club, I got up and I said, wow, that song you came up with right at the beginning of your speech was fantastic. It was very memorable. And I love that rhyming slogan that you used. And this person got up and they did it. And when you do these things and you bring in guests to look at these things, they go, oh my God, this is the greatest place in the world. I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this. And here's a bonus. I actually printed out a bonus, and I kind of mentioned this, but we have a club in our area called Active 2030. And I don't know how many there are in the Bay Area, but there's 100 across the country. So there's bound to be a few more around here. And they are a great group of young adults that are creating business lives and social lives, and they help out kids. They're a charitable organization. They need to know how to speak. And they have a world championship of public speaking, just like we do. And their speakers, one of them, which was in our club, I helped coach one of their speakers to become the world champion of Active 2030. And if you went to Active 2030 and say, well, what are the speaking challenges that you have? Come to present to our club, and we'll have a round robin discussion on what you can do to solve that. That creates membership. We can't just wait for people to come in through the door. We've got to go out and grab people and bring them in. And then when you come in, focus on what they came here for, not the boxes you check to become a distinguished club. If you take care of your members and they become better speakers, they become not afraid, they become these amazing presenters, then what you're going to get all those boxes checked for your distinguished club program. So there's probably about 7 or 8 ideas, and I truly want to help you guys out. What's rolling underneath here is the link to my personal calendar, which I would love to meet with any district too, but any club leadership to discuss for 15 minutes some things that you could do based on who you have and what you have. I want to make it personalized. It's a lot better than just throwing things out that I tell you to do. So go in there. If there's no times available that you could meet, like if you wanted me to join you on a Zoom call at a I don't even know what they're called, the executive committee meeting, then let me know and we'll arrange that. But there it is right there. Get in touch with me. If you have an open house and you have virtual open house, you want me to do it, no problem. Happy to do that. I just want to see this place back to the glory days when there were so many people that you didn't have to worry about doing a roll every single time you came into a meeting. And let's grow clubs from 15 to 45 again. There we go. Questions? You know where to find me. My email is ray@humorspeaks.com. ray@humorspeaks.com. I did make a banner for that, but that's an easy way to reach out to me. And there you have it. All right. Have a great one. How do I get out of here? There I am. Bye.